Yeah, I think it was great because it was very interactive. There was, there was theory, there was discussion, but there was a lot of interaction. And obviously you're very positive and upbeat, so you bring a lot of energy to it, which no one can ignore, and certainly keeps everyone on topic. And I think it was great 3 sessions, and certainly everything we've heard has been really positive.
So Sarah, we just ran the Emerging Leader and Manager training here with your amazing team at the Junction Works. Could you tell us, like, when you were considering like the different topics, you looked at our website, I gave you some information, and then there were all these manager topics, but we ended up going with resilience and difficult conversations and also change.
Yes.
So, like, what was your thought process and why did you land on those 3 topics?
Yeah, sure. So I think taking into consideration feedback from our leaders, hearing the sorts of things that are important to them or things that are impacting them, thinking about our strategy, sort of where we're heading, and what's going to be important to build up our leaders to meet our strategic objectives and sort of the direction that we're heading in. And I think just being able to, looking at the sorts of issues that day to day that the managers are dealing with and what's going to help them to improve as leaders, build up their skills as leaders to help their teams.
Yay! And it's been like 3 amazing days that we've ran all these different leaders, and you've ran pretty much like 45 of your people leaders in.
Exactly,
It's
been,
been
and
awesome.
I think only one that hasn't been able to make it, unfortunately. But I mean, that's a great participation rate.
Outcome.
So it's great to get so many involved.
So you have had some feedback, and you were part of the training, and so was Terry, the CEO, so that was great. What do you think some of the outcomes are, and what are people saying about the effectiveness of a training like this?
Yeah, I think the fact that it's been so focused on the individuals, on them and themselves as people have just had their own skills in developing themselves to be better leaders and to be able to better support their teams, and using strategies that they're going to be able to apply all aspects of their lives. But in terms of building up our teams, it's our leaders that lead the way and set the example. So,
that's true. And resilient skills are huge for that too, right?
Absolutely. And we know that there's lots of changes that we're already going through, and more that's coming. And I mean, change is inevitable in every part of life. But certainly in our sectors, in our industry, there's a lot. So we just wanted to make sure that they feel able to tackle it.
Absolutely. And that's probably why you also decided to go with the change topic.
Yes.
So how do they navigate change, have honest conversations, and even role play through some of those examples as well, right?
Exactly, to help make it more practical and more real.
Awesome. And last question, so how would you describe like the training environment, maybe my training style, or just how the participants found the day or found the training?
Yeah, I think it was great because it was very interactive. There was, there was theory, there was discussion, but there was a lot of interaction. And obviously you're very positive and upbeat, so you bring a lot of energy to it, which no one can ignore, and certainly keeps everyone on topic. And I think it was great 3 sessions, and certainly everything we've heard has been really positive.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for everything.